Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Rider Spike back again once again today, people. Today we are for number 1 Sentai Gozyuger episode 7. And in this episode, man, we get basically we get like a little bit of the lore on the Gozyuger, basically stating that they are like the last Sentai to exist. So Boom Boomger is just thrown out there, huh? Like they just don't exist. Like they just don't exist anymore. How far are we in? but yeah, it says that saying that the Gozyuger are basically the last Sentai to exist, and also, the last Sentai right now. The last Sentai right now, but also they are basically the only team that can wield the true Tegasword, that can wield true Tegasword, or wield the golden Tegasword. And yeah, and they're basically the ones. And Tegasword was the one that stopped the 100-Year War, or the Universe War. My bad. Stopped the Universe War. And yeah, in this episode, they basically are being like taught by this dude who has like the power of the Red Ranger, or the original Red, or for her in America, the original Red Ranger, and he has the power of him. He basically has that power. So he's basically teaching them how to basically be a Sentai team. Basically, like teaching them how to be a team, and stuff like that. They because they all kind of don't like each other. Like this team, like they're kind of not friends. They're kind of just like tolerating each other, right? So they're basically just he's helping them learn how to work together and things like that, because up until now they really haven't done that. So I kind of like that idea. Because of getting them to actually like become a team, instead of like just tolerating each other and just being around each other. They were just in it for like getting the golden rings and stuff. And we still don't know essentially what getting all the rings is like basically for. Like, what is the benefit of getting the Sentai rings and becoming number 1, and things like that. But on the sidelines, we have a monster. We see that blue and black. They are basically dealing with a No.1 monster who is basically really good at enchanting people. And we see that black is also doing a case where she's still working and stuff. She's doing a case where she is basically working with this girl who's having like bad financial problems, and she's being enchanted by something or whatever, right? But other than that, we see that this No.1 monster is basically really good at enchanting people, and when he enchants them, I guess he kind of like feeds off of it. Like he wants to be the number 1 person that can enchant people and things like that. And turns out he's the monster. Well, it turns out the girl that Black is working for is inside of him. She's the one. She's the one that he ended up possessing. So yeah, we're gonna have to save her. But yeah, she kind of played like no role. We just we knew of her, but she kind of didn't do anything. Or she didn't do anything to like the ending of the episode, and then they saved her and stuff. But yeah, his whole thing was with Blue, and Blue, they basically did like an enchanting, battle. They basically did a bunch of little weird competitions and stuff like that, learning how to enchant and, put some moves on the girls and stuff like that. It was weird. They kept getting ties and things like that. And then we see our other three, they're basically they basically end up learning a lot about who they are and what Tegasword is, and things like that, learning all about that. And they basically learn how to work together and work as a team by making our Red Ranger a omelet. They end up making him an omelet, and they end up making it really good. And the only reason they were able to make it really good because they worked together to do it, and that was dope. But yeah, so they ended up meeting up with Black and Blue after after everything was said and done. They end up meeting up with both of them. And when they meet up with them, they kind of like give them the rundown of everything that they've been through for today. And they kind of go through that little Super Sentai kind of schooling kind of thing where they, you know, he kind of shows them how to do a roll call, shows them how to do poses and stuff like that. And Black was like, are we really calling ourselves the #1 Sentai? Are we really doing that to ourselves? And he was like, I guess so. So they end up battling. Well, Blue is the one that ends up battling him, but when he ends up battling him, we see that everybody else is kind of, you know, fighting off the grunts. We see that Red is battling he's battling like the judge, the Golden Bell dude, the Golden Bell judge that was judging the little competitions that Blue was having. We see that Blue is fighting the No.1 monster, and everybody else is fighting off the little grunts. And we see the Red Ranger, he's also helping them. And we see a bunch of transformations, and we actually see like the comeback of all the dinosaur teams and stuff like that. And it was overall pretty cool. After they defeat everybody's defeated and whatever, they end up saving the girl who was possessed and stuff. Yeah, everything's cool. And then that's when Red is like, hey, he's like, hey, you guys did a great job always, you know, like always, like keep your hearts like this, you know, giving them all kind of good stuff to hear, right? And then out of nowhere, this dude comes in and shoots him in the back. He shoots him in the back, and I'm just like, yo, that's and he just falls down. I hope he's not dead. I hope not. Yeah, I don't see him in the next episode. But apparently, yeah, we got a guy. I hate the way he looks. I hate his helmet. I hate the helmet. I did a short about this, but I hate his helmet. The body looks cool and the face part looks cool, but what did you need the big gun thing on the forehead for? What is your forehead doing, dog? It looks so stupid. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like that helmet design. But other than that, yeah, you see that this guy is the Ranger Hunter or something, or Sentai Hunter, and he's been hired by the King and the Queen to basically take down the freaking Gozyuger. But other than that, I guess that's it. Other than that, this episode was very straightforward. It was wacky, it was funny, classic Gozyuger-ness type thing. It felt really good seeing the Red Ranger again, because like for a lot of Power Ranger fans in America, we looked at it like, yeah, this is awesome, that's the GOAT right there, that's Jason. And then, you know, a lot of Japanese fans, a lot of Super Sentai fans, they're like, okay, I mean, it's dope. They might be a little hype, but they're not our kind of hype. But other than that, yeah, this episode's cool. Can't wait to see how the story is really gonna unfold more with that, because I feel like, because I don't want to spoil too much for the next episode, but I guess if you know, you know. But it seems like the guy that is the Ranger Hunter dude, or the Sentai Hunter dude, is Horu's brother. So yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go. But other than that, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of #1 Sentai Gozyuger. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you made it this far, thank you so very, very much. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember, as I always say, stay hitchened.